What's happening, everybody? Welcome to a special back to school edition of the CBR show, episode 22. We've gotten through 22 of these bad boys. I'm joined as always by Murph. What's up, Murph?
Hey, Bill. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, you must be in a good mood. The
This
O's
is
and the
my
Phils.
favorite part of the week.
Yes, I love to see your face and hear your voice
Oh, you're
and
the only
feel
person
your
I
touch.
know. Anyways, so how was your week? Kids are back to school?
Going back to school soon, September 5th. How about yours?
Oh, they went back to school. House is
Whoosh.
quiet. Yeah,
Like
I mean,
Rodney Dangerfield, like Thornton Mullen, Mellon.
yeah,
You
back
know
to
who that is?
school. Quiet house. I get to watch what I want on TV. Not that I really watch TV, but no one's here to harass me and need a ride somewhere. It's great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it and a little sad. But I know what you're probably watching on TV. These Orioles, they're doing great.
Yes, the Orioles are just raking. We are plowing our way to the World Series, hopefully.
Plowing.
Yeah, so
Yes.
there's one big concern, though, Bill, here in Baltimore, and that is whether the Angelos family is going to sign the lease extension for the Orioles and Camden Yards. Big concerns that the Orioles might leave. I think we talked about this before.
They
They
can't.
want they want like an additional 300 million from state guaranteed funds. They want some rights to real estate around there. Ultimately, what I've heard is that they would like to model Camden Yards and the Ravens Stadium around kind of like this idea in Atlanta where they have a lot of retail and it's more of like a destination than just a game.
Right.
However, a lot of that land that's owned down there, I think, is owned by the state or owned by the city. So why would they give up land that they own? It just becomes one of those
Yeah.
power struggles between the rich and elite over taking more things.
And the Sixers, not that we need to spend any time talking about these bums, but they're fighting with Chinatown. Same thing's kind of going on here. They want to go in Chinatown. Chinatown's like, no.
Yeah. Nah, it's unfortunate. And there's some real concern that the Orioles might leave, go and be the Nashville Stars. And if they do that, I think I might, not that I won't boycott baseball because it's not baseball's fault, but I may move to a different state where I.
Oh, you're going to move?
Yeah, just completely. So I can go cheer on a subpar team that really struggles for many, many years, and then we'll make it to the World Series, hopefully, and then leave the town. I'm thinking maybe Colorado. The
You could
Rockies
just
suck.
move to Philly, like right now, and be here for the World Series when we go.
Well, if I move to Philly, then we can film together in your basement.
Colorado's like, if you were going to pick any state to live in, it might be that, right?
Yeah,
Me too.
beautiful, beautiful state.
Beautiful
Been here.
country.
Yes. You used to be
Rocky
able to
Mountain
say weed
High.
is there, but it's illegal everywhere now.
I'm singing.
Oh, sorry.
The
Go ahead.
fuck? Rocky
you
Mountain.
know-
No, all right.
You know what I noticed? Now that weed is legal, like I'll be driving around. There are some weed smoking people out there. The funny thing is, like, have you noticed? Like, it was illegal for the longest time in Maryland, and recently it just became recreational marijuana use is legal. So
Yeah.
I'm driving my car, I'm walking down the street, whatever I'm doing, and you just get that strong whiff of marijuana. And at that point, I think to myself, like, oh, there's somebody breaking the law, but they're not anymore. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah, I'll go to Best Buy or like this place called the Metroplex where it's like every store you could ever imagine. And I'll come out multiple times and I'll smell in the parking lot weed.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's me.
And
It's me, but I smell
we
it.
haven't collapsed. The society hasn't collapsed like they told us
No,
we would when we were children, and that's why dope was bad for you. Marijuana.
nothing has happened.
No, everything's still.
Well, you bring me
moving.
to one of my points here. We're going to do a little early.
Okay,
Maria,
go.
What's that?
I said, go ahead, bring it on.
Okay, Maria Sakkari is a tennis player, and she was complaining of weed smell during her match at the U.S. Open. So it's everywhere.
It is.
And not only
everywhere.
her, Nick Kyrgios, I believe, if I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry, Nick, smelled it last year too. So people are lighting up at the U.S. Open.
Well, I mean, it is an open forum. It says so right there in the
It says it's open.
description.
I like to get high and watch tennis.
Yeah, I mean, hey, to every. We need to put that video of that kid. I think it was the kid that collects the balls off the ground and then ran into the wall.
I like
Have you
stuff
seen
like that.
that? Maybe it was that guy. Hold on, we can edit it in right here. Hold on, let me find it.
Oh no, you're gonna
Yeah,
edit stuff in.
it'll be good. It'll be
I'll
good.
just drop it in.
All right. Well, I think it was that kid. I think it was the
All right.
kid. Have you seen that? He runs. He goes
No.
out and he picks up the tennis balls, and then he turns around and run back to like stand up against the wall like he's supposed to, and he just runs face first into it. The tennis player kind of like turns around and looks at him.
I did see that.
It's pure
And
gold.
for the people, it's playing right now, and it has been over and over, maybe. Boom. Now I got to time that. No, I'm not timing that. All right. No, I got to see that. I got to see that again. All right, Murph. It's not just back to school. As you know, the NFL season is fast approaching, and I thought you might want to do a little exercise with me, where we take the Ravens schedule and we get your expertise about who wins and losses. Are you ready to do this exercise?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm known for is my expertise. So let's fire away.
Absolutely. So we're kicking off week 1. You won't be there. You'll be at a soccer tournament, I hear. The Texans come to town.
Ravens win. Ravens win. Ravens win big.
All right. This is a tough schedule. Week 2
Oh, I know.
at the Bengals.
At the Bengals. I'm going Bengals, unfortunately.
Loss. Week 3, the Colts come to town.
Ravens.
Anthony Richardson's just going to kill you. Week 4, it's a tough lineup here because they're all away. At Browns.
Ravens.
At Steelers.
Ravens.
Are you remembering how many wins you're giving?
Yeah, it's
At
3.
Titans.
We're supposed to be writing this down.
All right, Texans win. We'll edit this out. Bengals loss. Colts win. Browns win.
Browns win.
All right, next we have the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Steelers.
Ravens win.
Wow. At the Titans.
Ravens win.
A lot of wins. At the Lions come to town.
Ravens.
In the jungle. At Cardinals.
Ravens.
Oh my
This is not
gosh.
that
We're
hard
going
to
to
schedule.
Super Bowl or bust. Seahawks. Seahawks are in town.
Ravens.
Wow. The Browns are in town. Ravens.
Browns. They always beat us at home. It's always an ugly game.
All right, second game with the Bengals. They're here now in Baltimore.
Ravens.
Whoa. At the Chargers.
Chargers.
Ooh. Bye. The Rams come to town, week 14.
Ravens.
At Jaguars. Doug P. Jags.
Jaguars upset us.
Of course, Doug P. The 49ers at the 49ers. At the Jags.
Niners.
Okay. The Dolphins come to town.
Ravens.
And the Steelers come to town.
Ravens.
Finish the season strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wins.
12 wins.
The
How many
Ravens.
losses did you say?
Was that 12 and 5? 17?
Yeah. Is that 5? Count them
Yeah,
up.
12 and 5. You'd be happy with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, all this hinges on Lamar Jackson. If he is not playing to his contract ability,
Better.
then this could be a long season for us.
Yeah, that will not end well.
All right, you ready for the Eagles? Bill,
Oh,
you ready
sure.
for the Eagles? All
You going to
right.
write these down?
Yeah, I'm doing my W's and my L's. This part of the show is called Bill Predicts the Eagles season. All right, week 1, William. New England Patriots at the Patriots.
W.
Win for the
Win.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Home against the Vikings, week 2.
Shoot. They usually mess up in the beginning. Loss.
Okay. At Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield.
Big win.
Big win. All right. At the Commanders,
Eagles win.
fly Eagles fly. At the Rams,
Eagles win.
Eagles. Jets, at the Jets.
Oh, God. We beat the
Jets.
Jets. Please beat the Jets. Go ahead, the Eagles.
Dolphins at home.
Dolphins.
Oh, you're going with the Tua show. All right. Now you're going to travel down to Washington to play the Commanders.
I think it's an ugly loss.
Oh, all right. So we're at 5-3 right now. Next, you invite the. Oh, my dog is over here right now. Next, you invite the Dallas Cowboys to Philadelphia for a good old Cowboys-Eagles rivalry.
Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Cowboys, they can't win. They don't know how to. All right. Week 10, you're on a bye. Week 11, you go to Kansas City to face those pesky Chiefs.
We get
That's
revenge.
tough.
Win.
All right. Eagles. Then you invite the Buffalo Bills home for Week 12.
We beat the Bills.
Oh, man. Week 13, schedule gets tougher. San Francisco 69ers.
Are we there?
You're at home.
They win. 49ers.
Okay. Week 14, Cowboys at Dallas.
Let's beat them twice. Eagles.
Why not? All
Why
right.
not?
Week 15, Seahawks.
Win.
All right. Week 16, Giants.
Beat them.
All right. And week 17, Cardinals of Arizona at home. You finished
That's-
2 games at home.
That's a win.
All right. So it looks like you are going to be 12-5 as well.
Oh, I got there a little bit differently, but okay.
Yeah, I think it was 12-5. I might have wrote it down wrong because I only have 4 in the loss column. Did I forget
All right.
a game? Wait, hold on. No. That was preseason. Oh, I'm sorry. You're week 18 against the Giants, so you're 13-4 because you're probably going to beat the Giants, right?
Yes.
At home or at New York. Sorry, I
Undoubtedly.
missed week 18. I'm used
It's
to
a
the old.
foregone conclusion.
So you say the Ravens are going to be, well, I say they're going to be 12-5, and you say your Eagles are going to be 13-4.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard
think
to
Baltimore,
believe a team in the beginning of the season with no idea what they're going to look like.
Baltimore versus Philly in the World Series and Super Bowl.
Sign me up.
That'd be
I'll
great.
save you a ticket.
Philly wins both every time.
No.
All right. Couple more football notes. Have you heard about Amazon's new Thursday Night Football technology they'll be using? There's a couple things I thought were pretty interesting.
Is it the same as last year? I thought it was pretty cool.
Well, a couple of these might be from last year, but they're going to predict the blitzer. They're using neural network to highlight who they think is going to blitz, right? So my question is, do you have your defensive coordinator watching the game on Amazon?
Yeah, unless there's like a 5-second delay, then you're screwed.
Right. Prime targets will highlight the open player. If somebody's open, it'll highlight them. Did it do that last year?
This is going to be pretty cool.
And it will suggest plays that it thinks they should run if it's like third and short or third and, certain situations that are probably high pressure ones. It will suggest, like probably fourth down if they go for it. So it's going to suggest what play Amazon's AI, Jeff Bezos Light, thinks they should run.
The only thing that would make it awesome is if it was like in the Madden, like old school Madden graphics.
They just overlay it.
A, B, C, yeah, X, Y, and square, whatever the numbers that you could pick. That would be
Tecmo
awesome.
Bowl.
Why don't they just let the fans pick a play? Like everybody votes, and then they reveal it as it's unfolding.
There's a league like that. Remember we talked about it. I forget what it's called. The fan something league.
Yeah, you just have the other team vote for you to, vote.
What if we voted on third down?
Take
on
a
fourth
knee.
down? What's that?
Take a knee. Take a knee. The other team, I'm voting take a knee 8,000 times.
Yeah, right. What if on fourth down you could pick go for it or don't? That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh, I do like
They'd
that.
have to wait. The coach is like, let me see what America wants me to do. And then there'd be
You,
Cowboys fans on there going for it.
Yeah, Cowboys.
All right. And one more football note.
Go ahead.
ESPN has released the top 100 fantasy football players. I have the top 10 here. You want to guess? You want me to tell you?
I'll guess. Go ahead. Number 1. Well, it depends on the scoring of the league. If you're like a PPR, then other guys are going to be higher. I would say, what's his name? Jeffries is on there somewhere, right?
Number
Josh
2.
Allen, Mahomes.
Josh Allen? What's that?
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes won.
Okay, let's see. Top running back in the league. Oh, I don't even know. Running backs have just died off in fantasy because it's all like a split, you know?
There's only one
Most.
on here, and he
Nick
catches a
Chubb?
lot of passes.
Oh, no, I don't know. Let's see. Other Devontae Adams has got to be on there.
He is not.
Oh, what? Say
All right, here we go.
what?
Top 10. You ready?
Our fantasy football league. He's a keeper to me. He should
I
be in the
know.
top 10.
He's
This is
special to you. He's pretty good.
Go ahead.
They have defensive guys on here. I don't know why. Christian McCaffrey's number 10.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, he's number 1, but he'll be hurt this year. You watch it.
Number 9, they have Bosa. Joey Bosa, I guess, or Nick. I don't even know. I should have written Nick or Joey. And then Aaron Donald is number 8. I don't understand.
Stop putting defensive players in the top 10 on fantasy. It's great.
Yeah.
I love playing in leagues where you have a defensive player in there. It's an added bonus, but they're not top 10 unless you change the scoring. This league, that's a bogus list. Bogus list, dude.
To finish it out, Josh Allen.
What? Excuse me, but what organization you said released this? ESPN? Never heard of
The
it.
worldwide leader in sports.
If it ain't coming from the CBR show, it has no merit in the fantasy football world.
Irrelevant. Well, let's just finish it out for the people that are sitting there like, I need to know. Nobody. 7, Josh Allen. 6, Micah Parsons, defense. 5, Jamar Chase. 4, Joe Burrow. That's 5 and 4.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
Browns
Joey
got to
B.
beat the Ravens. Jalen Hurts. Can't forget him. And Justin Jefferson and the Mahomie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think Devontae Adams should have been on there. I mean, there's a couple other wide receivers that should be on there. But I have three players, 2 that I think you should add, and 1 I think you should avoid for fantasy football. And you're gonna love my reasons. Are you ready? This is called Murph's 3 fantasy football pickups. Or hold on, let me rephrase that. Talking fantasy football with Murph. So I got 2 guys that I think are sleepers or borderline sleepers that I think you should pick up. The first one, he's got the dog in him. He's wild. He's crazy. He's awesome to watch. And unfortunately, he plays against the Ravens twice in the season. It's George Pickens. Go out and get that guy. He is ruthless. Go and watch his old highlights. If we can, I'll put some highlights right here of George Pickens just being an absolute, hit my microphone, but being an absolute animal out there. He's awesome. And I think this is the year that he takes it to the next level.
What position is he?
Wide receiver, baby. Wide receiver.
I haven't heard of him.
George Pickens. Look him up. Add him in your league.
Great if he was he should be a cornerback with that name.
Yeah. He should be, but he should be George Ketchens because that's what he's going to be doing. But that's a gold one. Save that one for the show.
George
Put that in the secret. Number 2, we're going to stay in the AFC North, and that's Zay Flowers. This is going to be a boom or bust player. He's going to have some really big games if Lamar is on point. So you got OBJ. We have him now in a OBJ. He's probably not going to do a whole lot, but he's going to be a distraction. And they're saying this guy Zay Flowers out of Ravens camp has been just turning heads. He's super fast, and he can do a lot of different things. And that is going to open up Lamar to be able to run a little bit more, and or Zay to get open for, I think some really wild and crazy stuff. So I would add those 2. Zay, I would be a little bit less inclined if George Pickens, if I had to pick one. And then that brings me to Lamar Jackson. I think that he is your 3rd guy that you might want to add if you can. He's going a little bit later in leagues, and that's because he's got a lot more weapons now. The offense is changing. It's boom or bust for Lamar. He's going to make it. He's going to be awesome, or he's going to be terrible. I really hope it's the first. And my last warning is don't draft Josh Allen for the sheer reason that I picked him up in my fantasy league, and usually whoever I pick up as quarterback does terrible or has something bad happen to him. So that's your warning. Josh Allen, don't pick him up because I have touched him.
Murph says he's untouchable.
That's it. That's all I got for fantasy. Enjoy.
Love it. Go check your leagues. Pick those guys up. I guess in later rounds, right? I mean, most of them except for
Yeah, I
Lamar,
can get.
maybe.
The only one I got was Josh Allen. I wanted Lamar. He went too soon. Zay Flowers went a round before I was going to draft him. I had him in my queue, and then George Pickens also same thing. So
Did
people
you just say?
know. There are some people out there that know. Jump on him if you can.
Did you just say too soon? Because I want to talk about some wrestlers that were gone too soon recently.
Oh, R.I.P. Go ahead.
Bray Wyatt and my man the Funk or Terry Funk. Hey, I'm Terry Funk. I can't. You ever hear him talk, man?
Yeah,
But
that
anyway,
was
so that brings me to, we're losing these wrestlers. We better honor the ones we still have. Maybe some of yours are dead, but I want to hear your wrestling Mount Rushmore. Not what the public should think or who's the most popular. I want Murph's Pro Wrestling Sports Entertainment Mount Rushmore.
Oh man!
Oh,
All right,
brother.
I'm going with, of course, brother. I'm going with Hulk Hogan, number one.
You kind of
Because
have to. He's not on mine, but
what? He's not. It's Hulk Hogan, dude.
he's
What are you
awesome. I
doing,
know. I know.
Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins. Come on.
Listen, he belongs on there. He belongs on there.
He does belong. You're goddamn right. He belongs on there.
Python's brother.
So I got a whole thing to say about wrestling in the 80s. Those guys were not very good wrestlers, but they were great showmen. And that's
Right.
what it's all about. As much as I hate to say it because of like the post wrestling Ric Flair, like it's just a
Right.
disaster. Like if you
He is
look at
kind
him, like dude, he's selling pot brands, like he's marijuana blends or Ric Flair, and he's just with Mike Tyson. It's just like money grabs. It seems like give it up. Just retire in dignity, man. He just looks awful. But yeah, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. I think Andre the Giant makes it up there just because of like who he was as a kid.
Wow.
But I don't know. He wasn't, longevity was not his thing. The Rock, I love The Rock, and Stone Cold too. So like those would be the four: Ric
Well-
Flair, Hogan, The Rock, and Stone Cold, I guess.
Okay.
Does
No
that make
giant,
me better?
no Ultimate Warrior.
Oh shit, the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, put the Ultimate Warrior on there.
Who has to go? The Rock.
Stone Cold.
Oh,
I like
he's
The
on
Rock
my
better
Mount
than.
Rushmore.
If you smell. God, what do you got?
You want to hear mine?
Yeah, and you have to do it in their voices.
All right.
Kind
Well,
of.
it's very much my Mount Rushmore. Yours is one that people would agree with. Nobody's going to agree with mine.
I'm the people's champ.
I got to put Rey Mysterio. He's like probably my top guy. It's going to be an ECW slant to this. I got to put RVD, the whole effing show. Love
Speaking of
RVD.
which, remember that time we paid RVD to do a what were those things called? Oh shit.
What was it? He was talking about hops, right?
Yeah. We had him talk about the different type of beer because we were doing the beer stuff back then.
Cameo is amazing.
And he totally bombed it, but it was great. We'll put it in if we can, if we still have it.
And then Stone Cold.
Hmm?
So I've got 3 on there. At the risk of being boring, I'll put Hogan on there.
I was about to say, how could you go Stone Cold over Hogan?
How could I not? What are you talking about?
Hulk Hogan is a freaking icon. Stone Cold was after, like those guys were on the coattails of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was a pioneer. You
What?
can't name wrestlers. You cannot name wrestlers prior to like the Hulk Hogan era. Nobody even knew. Hulk Hogan put it on the map, ripping the shirt, Hulkamaniac, America. Like,
I mean,
come
all
on,
true.
man.
All true.
Come on.
But he's not on my Mount Rushmore. Well, he is.
He is. You just said he was.
I
Make up your
did.
mind.
I did. But Austin's on there before Hogan.
Bigger head for Austin than Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
No, we're not talking Hollywood Hogan here. We're talking Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Orange or the yellow and red-ish, the high
the
yellow
real
boots.
American.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, I didn't do it in their voices.
You didn't.
Rey Mysterio barely talked.
Well, that's an easy one. You don't have to say anything.
All right. And then I have 2 more things if you shall desire.
All right, go ahead.
All right. This one's another list. All right. So Ooh, let me see where this came from. It was on Yahoo. Yahoo has released the top 16 most selling hip hop artists of all time. You want to guess
Then
any
what?
of the top 10?
Wait,
What's that?
say that again.
The top selling album wise hip hop artists of all time. Can you name
Okay,
any?
the top selling hip hop artist of all time.
Yeah, I have the top 16. You try to get the top 10.
Hip hop artist. All right, Jay-Z has got to be one.
Jay-Z, number 4.
Eminem,
Number 1.
Dr. Dre.
Not on there. Not on the top 16.
Well, I guess he was involved with everyone, not necessarily his stuff. All right, Snoop
Maybe if he
Dogg.
dropped his new album.
Snoop.
Snoop was tied at number 16 with Nas and LL Cool J at 12.5 million.
Wow, I would not pick Nas to be.
You would
What
think
about the
Snoop sold more.
Wu-Tang? The Wu-Tang Clan.
Not on here.
I guess as a combined effort,
They're all
maybe.
solo. All these guys are solo.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Hip hop artist. Oh boy, Biggie Smalls.
10. Biggie Smalls.
He is the illest. Tupac.
Tupac, number 2.
Wow, number 2.
I know.
Big 10, Tupac 2. All right, so how many do I got left to get?
I guess you have 9 through 3 or something. Not 9 through 4.
9 through 4. I'm gonna go with Vanilla Ice not being on there.
Oh, damn. That'd be cool if he was. That's a great song. I've always wanted to talk about this. Ice Ice Baby is a great song. And he's great in it. Great rapping. It's a great song. I don't care what anybody says.
I think everybody secretly likes Ice Ice Baby.
It's so good.
Yeah,
But I want to talk to you about something. Can we talk about a conspiracy within that song?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll bring up the lyrics to back up what I'm saying, but Vanilla Ice, in one of his, it might be his last verse, he says he's rolling solo with the rag top down so his hair can blow or whatever, right? And then later on, as he's driving, he goes A1A or whatever, he gets into a gunfight, and his buddy Jay has a gauge and Vanilla has a 9. Was Jay in the trunk? Where was Jay when he's rolling solo with his rag top down?
Maybe for that part of the song he was rolling solo, but he left out the lyrics of "Hey, I stopped to pick up Jay with his weapons."
Oh, that was
Didn't
in the
rhyme,
extended
you
cut.
know? Yeah,
Pick up
it's
Jay.
in one of those, like, after the musics, you know.
Right.
The
I just
lyrics
wanted to
that
know,
we
like,
left out of Ice Ice Baby.
did Jay teleport in?
1990. Jay was waiting for a ride by Vanilla Ice.
What happened to Jay?
He was riding solo with the rag top down. Go ahead.
5.0.
Dude, it was a good song. It
I mean,
was a good
Girlies
song.
on Standby,
You know what? It wasn't a good Vanilla Ice song. Go Ninja Go.
turtle rap. Turtle.
Hey, Vanilla, we know you're trying to really make it as a rapper. You want to be appreciated and accepted in the community. So can you write a song about
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles? Yeah, they're mutants. They're teenagers. They're wild and crazy.
Precocious.
Yeah, they're oppressed. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got something for that.
Yeah, it's coming to me.
All right, and finishing out the top 10, Nelly was number 9, but he's tied with Outkast and the Beastie Boys at 23 million.
Yeah. I can't believe
Lil
Nelly.
Wayne. Yeah, I know Nelly. Well, he's been very popular. He's got a lot of features and whatnot. Lil Wayne, 25 million. Kanye, 27.5 million. And Drizzy Drake,
You have
33.5
some young
million.
bloods in there. Some guys.
Forgot the
up and
Drizzy Drake.
All right, I like it. I like your lists. I like your lists. I wish you could do like a name, like blindly rank 5 rappers, and then I could do that, and then get mad at you
Blind
again.
ranking. I thought about doing one of those. Actually, I haven't. I didn't think about this time, but we could do one. I got one more
What?
point, though.
All right, go ahead.
There's a class action lawsuit against Burger King. BK, have it your way. Great song. Burger King is being sued because the Whopper, double Whopper. Well, let's talk about the Whopper since you brought it up. Somebody is suing them because the Whopper picture looks bigger on the menu than the Whopper you actually get.
Yeah, if that was the case, my wife would have sued me a long time ago.
Oh,
That's a real thing. Oh, boo!
ooh, don't.
Meow.
Woo. But like, can you really sue a restaurant because the picture's bigger?
No,
Come on.
no, no.
What's next?
Oh boy. All right, I got a couple things for you, Bill. Well, one thing. You know how we're big fans of MMA fighting? Well,
Sure.
I'm a mediocre fan, but you like MMA. We had Shinigami on here. We were talking about street beefs for a while. That was a big thing. I stumbled across this thing, and I'm going to share it with you.
Oh
And
boy.
I think it's the next big thing to take over MMA. All right,
Is
are
it
you ready
phone
for
booth
this?
fighting?
It's gonna like UFC's done. I really would get into this. All right, you ready?
The next
I'm gonna
big
share
thing.
the screen. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can you
I gotta
see
look
it?
down. Pardon me for
Can you
looking
see
down.
it?
It's coming. It's coming. Oh, I saw this.
Did you
Let's see
see
it.
this?
Make it bigger.
This is a fight between Batman. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
No
And
doubt.
look, they fist fight each other. It is a fist fight between superheroes.
It's jumping around a little bit, but yeah, no doubt in Russia or something, right? Like where do you think this
There
would
it
take
is.
place?
Oh God! Well, if the quality's bad, we'll upload it so it can just stream over top of what we're talking about. But it is awesome. It is Spider-Man fighting Robin and Batman in full costumes, and dude, I watched the whole thing, and I was like, this is awesome. Here, I'll show you. Let me
Does he
speed up to
win?
the end. Here's Batman doing his thing, and they just, look at that. It's pure entertainment, man.
Yeah, man. We don't do stuff like that over here. We don't have these crazy, you know, things where people's safety might not be the top priority. We don't have
No,
stuff like that.
you know what? Safety's out.
Have a little
Entertainment's in.
fun.
So why don't you and I dress up like superheroes and fight and meet in an undisclosed location and we'll fight each other.
I call
And we'll
Harley
get somebody
Quinn.
to film it.
I'm being
We'll
Harley
get
Quinn.
somebody to film it. We'll get gloves so it's safe and we'll
Right.
sign waivers.
I think you should fight two of
That-
us.
I was gonna make you pick between that and this other thing I saw where they were filming, those little tiny skateboards for your fingers?
Yeah.
They had an actual skate park and people were doing that
Oh
and
yeah,
they
I've
were
seen
filming.
that.
It was like,
Have you
Your
seen
life.
phone booth fighting?
no, no, no.
They just fight in a phone booth.
Well,
The
back
one
to
guy
that
got
fight.
knocked out. He got punched like 20 more times.
Spider-Man, Batman, and Robin. The one that I saw, who I can tell you who won. I don't know if that's the exact same one, but the one I saw, Spider-Man kicked both their asses, which you would. It kind of proves the point
Yeah.
that Robin and Batman were just humans dressed
No
up as.
superpowers, right? He's rich. Batman
No,
should have thrown
zero.
money at him.
Yeah.
Dick
Spider-Man.
Grayson.
Man, I've had enough
You know
of
the
this. Here's
one,
20.
the main sport I would never do of them all is power slap. You know, what do you do? A coin
The
flip
one
to
where
see
the
if you
guy's
get
face is all
slapped?
deformed.
What's that?
The one where the guy gets slapped in the face and his face is deformed from
Yeah.
the impact. It swells
Well, it's
up
like this.
immediately.
You go to your first power slap, they're like, all right, we're going to flip a coin. Oh, the other guy won. You might not even get your slap.
No, you might not.
You might be
Them's the
just
breaks,
out.
though. Them's the breaks with
Such
power
advantage.
slapping. Yeah.
They should slap at the same time.
Ooh, I like that. That-
All right, well, I am all out of content for today.
Me too. I think we got some good bits there to throw together for everybody.
I know the people
Until
are
next
full to the
time.
brim with all this greatness.
Yeah, I'm worried that if we tried to do the music video bit, that it wouldn't work because of the buffering.
Well, shouldn't we say goodbye to the people?
Goodbye, people.
Goodbye, people.